course, last night in Cleveland and returning home to open up this 4-game homestand. As we are underway, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a quick double team, recognizes, passes out, and the first shot of the game is out of the arms of Lu Dort, who cans a three. And Mike, if you remember back to that game on January 4th, it was over early because of shots like that. And there is Duncan Robinson.
Especially in transition.
Good ball movement there, but Miami's defense able to recover. Amazing pass. Maledon threads the needle inside to Roby.
Last time these two teams met, you remember Kelly Olynyk just went crazy from downtown.
Pelted the Thunder with 5 threes. What a move inside. The spin and the scoop by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bam trying to draw that foul.
Maledon with the flyby. Sets up the wide open three from Bazley, who cashes it in. We have seen just 2 excellent reads here in the first 3.5 minutes of this game from the rookie, as Nunn has his second 3 here in the first quarter.
I like when he talked about getting deeper into the clock, especially when it talks about, ball movement is going to lead to that. Shai somehow does what Shai does. Okay, you think you got him, right?
As Adebayo goes right at Roby. Nunn looking to give it up. The extra pass, it is Adebayo fighting through the body there of Isaiah Roby.
And how about the 9 trips to the free throw line in limited minutes?
As Strus from 3.
Thunder deserve to get a stop on that play. Shai just knifes through the defense like hot butter. Door cuts, front of the ball cuts, and really crisp, quick passes.
Achiuwa just came up empty at the free throw line, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not going to come empty on that drive. Mike Muscala has got 55 threes off the bench this season, which is 7th most. Such a weapon. Strus, nice pass to Adebayo for the easy stuff.
The way you want to do it. Quick, crisp passes, less dribbling.
Tough drive that time by Vincent. Hasn't played a ton. As Williams, oh, beautiful find. Boy, he's just got so much instinct out on the floor. Something that Mark Daigneault referenced a couple of times. And this is what Miami did against Milwaukee last year in the playoffs. How they were able to upset the Bucks. As Maledon, tough shot right there with Vincent on his hip. He's got himself another bucket.
And that's what the Thunder's doing here in this first half. Spacing, and they're also moving the basketball.
What a nice cut there from Justin Jackson as Muscala got in deep.
Sure where that pass was going, but I like that it found the hands of Jackson. He is so good at cutting, not just a three-point shooter. It's a nice play over to Bam Adebayo.
Dort's open, close out a little late, and that one was a high arcer but short. And again, the Thunder work the ball to an open three-point shooter, and how about that tough finish by Kenrick Nunn. A little good score with the left hand.
And because he's slow getting down the floor, look what the Thunder have.
Had numbers, and it leads to another open 3. This time, capitalization from Kenrich Williams.
From Bazley, just great hustle.
Roby's defense has been on point too, particularly defending Adebayo, but that time Adebayo got the best of him on that alley-oop, his second alley-oop of the game.
It's happening again with Shai.
Tried the same exact defensive scheme. Dort again drives, this time hangs, and a little soft bump off of Robinson, who's frustrated. These two teams met down in Miami. A major adjustment defensively. Robinson, he's got to go 6 feet behind the three-point line to get a clean look.
Yeah.
Waning seconds here of the first half. SGA gives it up to Maledon, and he cans a corner 3. Coach, the latter games of this first half. Olynyk slicing and scoring inside, and saw Adebayo there, where the Thunder really stifled this Miami offense. So the Heat, who were limited to 28 and 22 points in the first and second quarter. So you were thinking that Olynyk was going to get into Duncan Robinson range. This time it's Roby, high arcing 3, and he bottoms it from the corner.
Now, you know the Heat have been making adjustments at halftime. I guarantee you that.
Little mismatches. It was SGA on Olynyk. Robinson steps into the 3. Boy, that is a smooth stroke. Bazley was able to keep that pivot foot down. Dort, little Euro step back to the perimeter. Roby's going to have to put it up. Not a lot of airspace, but still got it over the outstretched arm of Adebayo.
That is a big-time shot. He's already had a corner 3. How about one as the shot clock is expiring?
Nunn can't answer, but Adebayo does on the rebound slam.
They scored a couple of times on plays like that with Olynyk throwing it right over the top.
SGA, hard drive, and the finish with the left hand. Nobody there to block his layup attempt. Thunder been able to maintain a lead in the second half. Enough execution as Dort spins, and the finish. Pretty move by Lou Dort. Went right at Kendrick Nunn.
Really, his focus is just moving those really quick feet, keeping that bowling ball body in front of his guy, and he just has such great instincts for whether to go over the screen or under it. Remarkable in that it's not yet his first full year. There is a three from Mike Muscala, right down the pipe straight away.
An incredible legacy from George McLaurin.
All right, thank you so much, Paris. And right out of the timeout, and an and-one opportunity for Jimmy Butler. Well, the Thunder have held the lead here throughout this third quarter, but it's Miami coming back to tie things at 70, and it's Kendrick Nunn.
Some advantages right now. It's that free throw line for them.
Strus outside, Iguodala for three, and Miami has come back to take the lead in the third quarter late.
Movement of the basketball, quick, crisp passes.
And it's Butler this time, putting it on a platter for Achua. Butler, again, a drive, a hang, short. Achua will retrieve it, and Strus gets fouled on the three. Count the bucket. SGA looking for something to operate off of. Got the screen, steps back, high arcing three, that's good. SGA now, defended by Strus, 5 on the timer. Series of moves, drives, floats in the air, and scores off the glass. So Jimmy Butler on the bench, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the bench. Adebayo, and he's got another alley-oop. That's the third one of the night that Miami has set up for him successfully. His nose for offensive rebounds is just impressive, and Duncan Robinson
with his wide open look as well.
Thunder just trying to crack the seal in the fourth quarter. Turnover. Nunn lobs it up, and Adebayo touches the sky to throw it down. Inside with Miami, adding just enough offense here to push the Thunder in a little bit of a hole. As Robinson on the turnaround, a rare shot for him that does not come from behind this three-point line. When you look at where Miami's scoring has come from, Mike, you got 24 free throws, 24 free throw attempts, and 24 points off of OKC turnovers. Missed its first 10 shots of the fourth. Robinson flares and swishes the three. But has just hit a frosty stretch here as Bazley beats the buzzer underneath.
Now the Heat offense got it going at the free throw line in that bottom part of the third quarter. Have not looked back. That's a great move once again by Shai.
Robinson and the work that he puts in to keep the defense on its heels.
Yeah. I mean, you look at guys like J.J. Redick, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
With the Miami offense that came alive. As Bazley swishes home that three from the outside. As it seems like each game he gets an opportunity to go up against another player. As Iguodala, the latest for Miami to get into the three-point barrage.
Teammates out, but also do what you do because they need him to score the basketball. And certainly not lacking on him on most nights.
Every possession offensive player. And Roby's going to cap off the night offensively with that layup, but it's Miami